Welcome to Quip Corner's Book Corner. Today I'll be spending time with another author. Well, that's what we do in the Book Corner, isn't it? You'll see her bio right after this. So see you after that. Ifeoma, welcome to Quip Corner's Book Corner.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I stumbled on your post on LinkedIn saying you had published a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? This is a book I'd like to hear more about, but more importantly, share with the broader audience. So thank you for accepting this invite.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yes, I would really like to learn more about what you do, but also definitely talk a little bit more about this book that I am excited to have published. It's my first book, so I'm really excited to have published it.
And you should be. Congratulations. It's quite the feat.
Thank you.
I like to ask, authors who join me in the Quick Corner what the backstory was, because you don't just start writing a book. You're like, oh, today is my day of writing a book. So what made you write this book?
So I'll say a little bit about myself, and I'll kind of get into the story of the book. I do wear many hats, and so as a woman, I identify as a mother, as a wife, as a Christian. Of course, I'm an immigrant woman because the title of my book is The Successful Immigrant Woman. I'm also passionate about coaching professional women to rediscover themselves, rediscover their strengths towards success. I'm also a professional accountant by training. And so many other things that I can describe myself as. But most importantly, I believe that I have a purpose here on earth, which is definitely to inspire joy and also encourage and empower, especially women, because I feel like women have a special place on earth. And if I can work with one woman, inspire that woman, I can see the ripple effects. So that's my journey. That's how I like to define myself. And so talking especially about the book, The Successful Immigrant Woman. So of course, as everybody knows, in 2020 last year, the whole world was turned upside down. We had to, we have to do things that we've never done before or even thought was possible. So you could say that the book became my little project, in the sense that when we had to pivot from everything we were doing, and I thought, I've done things like this before. I've been thrown into places where, I didn't know what to do and I had to pivot. And that's just, what a lot of immigrants do. And so it gave me the opportunity to celebrate immigrant women. I know, sometimes when we talk about women or immigrant women, we only remember those people that are popular, or or in actors or celebrities, or things like that. But I while reflecting on my journey as an immigrant woman, I recognize that there are so many ways we could celebrate the successes, the everyday successes of immigrant women. But however, we may not be thinking of those things that we're doing that make us successful. So this book, the subtitle is 8 Transformational Strategies to Build Confidence, Be Empowered, and Achieve Success as an Immigrant Woman. So it's putting those things that we already have within us, that we've used in many different ways, together as strategies, so that we're actually thinking of it. The book, of course, has a handbag in front of it. And this is really very key because, when you think of the toolbox, you can imagine that women, we we always almost carry our handbags with us. So we've got those strategies already with us. They come along us all the time. We probably, just need someone to help us pull the right item from the bag sometimes to use it at the right time because it's all in there. So that's what this book does, celebrating immigrant women and also providing, you could say, a tool or an item in our bag to be able to use and be transformed during change.
Wow, that's a lot packed in there. And, I was smiling when you were talking because I also coach, especially internationally trained professionals, but career professionals, because I always say to them, as the brilliance coach, I say to people, you have your brilliance within you. Sometimes you just need to polish yourself a bit. So truly, I agree with, the things you've said. Thinking about women and our purses, sometimes it's as if we're lost without our purse.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
So I can totally relate with having those things already.
Mm-hmm.
I think of times when I'm changing purses for whatever reason,
Yes.
which is something I really don't like doing because I sometimes forget something in it.
Yes.
And then you change your purse and then you see things that you've had in your purse for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes my husband says, do you still need that? I say, I'll need it one day.
Yes. Yes.
So I truly understand the thing about the purse because we have a lot in there that we
Yes.
could use at one time or the other. Some of us carry sewing kits all the time and nothing ever rips. And then the day we forget the sewing kit at home, something goes off.
Or there's another woman that is going for something really important, maybe a job interview, and then they have this rip and you can be their savior on that day, right? And they get that job. So it's not always about, only what you can use. Those things that you have, you can also share and bless others with.
Spot on. Being a blessing is truly a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you read something from your book to us, please?
Okay, I will start from the very beginning, of course.
A very good place to start, if I may add.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. You are on a journey in life, and you will inevitably face challenges. As you set out on each new adventure, you will be excited and scared at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What will the future bring? You look ahead with hope for success. But what does success mean to you? Do you know and have what it takes to be successful? In effect, the secret to success is no secret at all. It's in you.
Mm.
All you need to be successful is to be aware and use the strategies in this book to get the results you need. You will know where you're headed, who you are, how to be prepared, how to learn from transitions and challenges, and how to invest in yourself while strengthening your financial stability, and you will be a high-flying success.
Nice.
Every woman carries a handbag most places she goes. The handbag is a part of her fashion statement, in which she also carries her important personal belongings.
Mm-hmm.
No man goes on a long trip without it, as it contains all the tools she needs. We are told to add the skills we learn in our toolbox. But given we're women, let's grab our handbags instead of dragging along a toolbox. Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you.
Essentially, you're saying use what you've got to get what you need.
Exactly.
So I'm sure there'll be, portions of the book that tell us a bit about your story and strategies and how you applied them. And I found that a lot of people learn
from other people's stories. Some people will then be asking themselves, so how can I get a copy of this book?
Definitely. So really in this book, I not only was vulnerable telling my own story because I've immigrated twice. And of course, I've gone through changes in life, but I also had an opportunity and an honor to speak to lots and lots of immigrant women, and it was an eye-opener for me. And I also kind of shared some of their stories or things I learned from them. So yes, the book is really packed with words of wisdom from many of these women that are successful, including myself. And the book is available on Amazon. I have the ebook, a hard copy and a paperback format. I don't have an audiobook currently available. It's also available in bookstores across the globe. In retail stores, some retail stores as well, depending on which country you're at. And then you can also visit my website, www.jason.com. And you can also find links to some of the retailers and bookstores that are carrying the book. For people that are living close to me, where I currently live in Calgary, Canada, I also sell an autographed copy to them. They just need to connect with me, drop a message through the website, and I'll connect with them and sign a copy for them as well.
Okay, that's good to hear that, different people, irrespective of where they are, can get copies of your book and autographed copies. I like sending out autographed copies. It gives a piece of you, with the book.
Yeah.
So what message do you have for readers of your book and those who will be considering buying your book?
Yeah, so for anybody that has already got the book, or anybody that is considering getting the book, thank you. I know that you will enjoy the read, and I have already had people letting me know how I've provoked and created some insightful motivations for them, that they have started doing things that they have been putting away. So my message really to every woman out there, and I'm actually thinking of, right now there is the disaster happening in Afghanistan, and my heart goes out to those women in that place. We are powerful. Women are powerful. It's just a blessing that we have. And my message to all women and to anybody that picks up the book, including men, because every man has a woman in their life, is just to know that you've already got everything you need within you. And then there are limitless opportunities out there. So don't be afraid. It's okay if you don't know what to use within you for anything right now. That's why we are human beings. That's why we are social beings. There's always someone to help you pull what you have within you, to be able to overcome and to be successful. But you already got everything you need within you. And so reading this book is just going to help you pull those things that you have within you to be able to be successful, feel confident in whatever you're doing, and be empowered. And then pass it on to other people.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for joining me in the Quick Corners Book Corner and sharing of yourself and from your book with us.
Thank you so much, Ada. This has been a fun interview. I really appreciate the opportunity to connect with you and with anybody that is going to watch this video. You can reach out to me and we'll have that conversation. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll put your contact details below so people know how to get, contact you, say, women who desire your coaching or people who want to get autographed copies of your book, and of course, the information about your website.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I look forward to connecting with all of you.
Take care.
Thank you.
I enjoyed my conversation with Ifeoma. So much to unpack. I guess if you're talking about a handbag, there's always so much to unpack. I liked how she used that analogy. I really appreciated the fact that the things in our handbag are not always for us. I know there are times when I've given somebody a mint, other things from my purse. I've even given people safety pins, when there's something that just needs to be held together. So it's nice to be able to be a blessing, but definitely a book worth getting because of the strategies within it. Like I said, you'll see her contact information below this video. And if you haven't already done so, do subscribe to this channel so that you can get to hear about some other amazing books from their respective authors. Okie dokie. Catch up soon. Bye now.